All right, so we got the 209 spoilers, and this chapter is wild. Like the Tsukumo and Choso versus Kenchaku stuff, that's pretty much over at this point. And we're going back to what was happening with Yuji, Megumi, and that was like a cliffhanger. Like, I don't think we've seen anything happen with them since like chapter 201. So before we get into it, let me just quickly catch you up on what's been going on. So in the previous chapter, we saw that Tsukumo basically gave her life to try to defeat Kenjaku, where she like turned herself into a black hole. But because Kenjaku is Kenjaku, we found a way to survive it, and he did. And it also turns out that Tengen was pretty much done from this as well. We see like what appeared to be Tengen's true form, naked, like crawled up in this tree, and we assumed that Kenjaku was going to absorb him at that point, but we're not getting any updates on that. And that's where that ended. But like I said, we're moving away from that in this chapter, and we're going back to Yuji and Megumi. And going back to chapter 201, the last time we saw them, we saw that Kenjaku had made this deal with governments around the world, but we were more so focusing on the US government, and he somehow convinced them to have their soldiers enter the Culling game to try to kidnap sorcerers to use as power sources. That chapter ended with the soldiers entering the colony that Yuji and Megumi were in. Now we're finally coming back to it in this chapter because it starts with the American army invading Japan on November 14th, 2018 to begin the sorcerer's hunting. Then it shows Urarame and Kenjaku are talking in what looks like a place they set up for Sukuna. So yeah, this confirms a few things. So first of all, that it is the American army that's invading their specific colony. Like I said, Kenjaku was meeting with like multiple governments, so there's going to be multiple armies in the Culling game, I'm pretty sure. And also it's saying that November 14th, 2018. So that means it's like around 2 days before what we just saw happen with Kenjaku and Tsukumo and Tengen, meaning that this has already happened in the story. Kenjaku said that the Culling game has already served its purpose. The customary prelude to merging Japan's non-sorcerers has finished. So that means that whatever happens in these next 2 days leads to the non-Japanese sorcerers being merged. Now it also says that then it shows Urarame and Kenjaku are talking what looks like a place set up for Sukuna. That's super interesting. So obviously we know that Sukuna is a part of their big plan. Like he's one of the biggest components of it apparently. And now they have like this place set up for him. So that means Sukuna is coming soon. Pretty sure. I mean, we are in the final arc. And Gege said back at Jump Festa that we have like a year left, which means that we have like, 40 chapters left or something like that. So within those next 40 chapters, Sukuna will finally be complete, and they have like this place for him apparently. There's a panel with Higuruma, Amai, and Hazanoki noticing something. So that's pretty cool. I haven't seen the panels, but this could mean that Higuruma, Amai, and Hazanoki all teamed up for some reason, even though they all don't know each other, I'm pretty sure. Although Amai knows of Higuruma. Or this is just all them in their individual locations reacting to something. And I'm assuming that something is like the soldiers entering the colony for sure. But either way, I'm just glad to see these characters again, especially Higuruma. One of my favorite characters in the Culling game so far, and I can't wait to see him get back in the action. Remy is captured in a room by soldiers. Some soldiers are seen talking about how easy it is to capture sorcerers. And some guy says that they can't underestimate sorcerers as there's all kinds of them. Okay, so that's really interesting. These are some panels that I were able to see actually with Remy getting captured here. But yeah, we haven't seen Remy for a while. Like after Megumi like got knocked out and we saw Angel pick him up, he was about to like straight up try to take out Remy with one of his divine dogs. But like an image of Sumiki in his mind like stopped him. So after that, I guess she was able to just get away, go to like a hotel room or something, and then that's where the soldiers come in and they like shoot her with like this special gun, and then they like inject something into her neck, and then them saying, it's easy to capture sorcerers. Of course, Remy wasn't really that powerful, so understandable that multiple soldiers with like special gear can like take her down for sure. But obviously it's not going to be this smooth with the others, as we're going to come to find out. Chapter ends with the soldiers going after Yuji and Megumi. They throw a stun grenade, but Yuji kicks it away. Preview for the next chapter. The sorcerer's hunting closes in. So yeah, we're seeing it in this chapter finally, like the soldiers going after Yuji and Megumi. And like as soon as they throw a stun grenade, like Yuji kicks it away, which is awesome. But this is really what we've been wanting to see, right? Like how are they going to fare against the soldiers? And we already saw that Kenjaku like easily made quick work of the soldiers with that Ganesh curse spirit. But this is, obviously different. Megumi and Yuji don't have access to that kind of power. But they're still ridiculously powerful in their own right compared to, like, you know, a soldier. But we actually do see some other characters interacting with the soldiers in this chapter, but I'll have to go over that in my review on Sunday. But there is one more thing that we can go over, because apparently Kenjaku is revealing the truth about why he wanted the soldiers to enter the Culling game, something that we didn't know about. I mean, we all had our speculations, of course, but apparently he's just laying it out here. So Kenjaku is going to have the armed forces of many countries mass slaughtered by cursed spirits. But even before that, foreign humans who have no connection to cursed energy in their last moments will release cursed energy, although meager, when up against said cursed spirit. This is because there is a burden/load in death to the point of the brain varying from normal. But the only reason Kenjaku was going with this plan is due to the fact that the cursed energy of each colony is insufficient. So he will use the armed forces to guarantee the barriers have enough cursed energy. So that's interesting, right? Seems a little unnecessary, but it is exciting, which I guess is what Kenjaku wanted. So yeah, it makes sense that each colony wouldn't have enough cursed energy in it because it's not filled with like enough people, obviously. So he's trying to compensate by that by adding in soldiers. And then they'll just get slaughtered by cursed spirits. And in their last moments, they'll release cursed energy. And apparently this will be sufficient enough cursed energy to fulfill his plan. And like I said, Kenjaku already said that this had happened. So yeah, I guess this worked out for him. Like, obviously it doesn't mean that the soldiers defeated YUJI or Megumi or anything, but this does mean that most of them, if not all of them, died against cursed spirits or other sorcerers, and then their cursed energy was just added to the barrier as well. And then I guess it means that Kenjaku is in the final phase of his plan where he can absorb Tengen, like we said he's probably going to do, but we're not going to see that in the next chapter because it says that, you know, we're going to see YUJI and Megumi taking on the soldiers, right? So maybe we have to get through these next 2 days and then we're going to come to Kenjaku doing that. And of course, there's still the whole element with Sukuna, which we talked about, and then Gojo, can't forget about him. But first, let's talk about the sponsor of this video, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Tokyo Treat is a monthly Japanese snack subscription box where you'll get up to 20 of the latest, most exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan and for a limited time, like Sakura Pepsi, Japanese sake, Kit Kats, and many more. While Sakurako is also a monthly Japanese snack subscription box, but you'll receive 20 traditional and authentic artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese tea and one special Japanese tableware with your box every month. Sakurako helps in partnering with local Japanese snack makers to continue to share Japanese culture and traditions that have been passed down for over 100 years. They both also come with these great little booklets that give you information on all of the snacks and items in the box, along with information on Japan itself. This month's Sakurako box is New Year's in Niigata. Get a specially designed box as we collaborate with Niigata Prefecture and local snack makers. In it, you can try Niigata specialty snacks like Echigo Hime strawberry crepe and Niigata Konjac Yokan. All snacks pair well with special Genmai Hojicha tea. This month's kitchenware is a Sakurako exclusive sake cup. This is probably the best kitchenware that I've got from Sakurako so far. I love this thing. So first I tried the Hojicha Genmai tea, and this was so good. One of the better Sakurako teas for sure. And first I paired it with the Negi Miso Senbai, and this was great as well. Also tastes well with the tea, as does everything in the box. Then I tried something sweet with the Hatsune Okaki. Texture on these are also super crunchy, and the subtle sweetness is just a nice addition as well. Then I tried the Konjac Yokan, and this has a super thick jelly-like consistency, and the flavor is very unique in a great way. This month's Tokyo Treat theme is Snackin' New Year's. Experience the excitement of the New Year's celebration in Japan with Kit Kat strawberry chocolate cake, Fanta Premier pear, Spy Family Anya candy, and many more. First I tried the Good Luck Taiyaki, and this thing was amazing. Super chocolatey, great texture. Then for salty, I tried the Koikea Nori salt chips, and these things have a great texture as well. Nice level of saltiness with a little bit of umami in there. Then I tried the Fanta Premier pear, and this is one of the best sodas I've ever tried in my life. After that, I tried the Teorian Somen, and this has such an interesting flavor to it as well. A lot of umami in here with some nice pieces of fish cake as well. Then I tried the Black Thunder butter cookie, and this is one of the most interesting candies I've ever had. If you like butter cookies and candy bars, this is like the perfect fusion. And last but not least, I tried the special Kit Kats that we get every month in the Tokyo Treat box, and this month it was Kit Kat strawberry chocolate cake, and as always, they're incredible. I mean, these Japanese Kit Kats never miss. So guys, if you're interested in getting your very own Sakurako and Tokyo Treat boxes every month, please check out the link in the description and use my code Zhoniin for $5 off your first boxes. You're not only going to be helping me and the channel out, but you're also going to be helping yourself, because this is an awesome little treat that you
get every month. Thanks, guys.
That's pretty much it for the video today, guys. Let me know what you think about these spoilers in the comments. And if you liked the video, please give it a like and please subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.